Around 15 years ago, I just come to Seattle. For me, is everything is new. I'm very excited, but another side feeling is I'm nervous too. Of course, my English is not good enough. For me, I feel I cannot communicate with others.
Celinda's story is just one example of many. Celinda's husband was attending the University of Washington, and Celinda heard about the Language Institute through a neighbor. She didn't know any English, and she decided to come and got connected here.
They give us not only language training, but also, help you to find something you're really interested in and focus on.
And while Celinda did have some English training from her schooling in China, it really was not enough to make her feel comfortable. So she did come to the Language Institute and she worked with some of the teachers there. And it was through that relationship that she became interested in nursing. And so as time went on, she actually went to nursing school, and she really loved that, working with patients, helping them.
If I carry the love and I love to service the people, nursing job maybe is a good way for me to learn. And I know, become the nurse, they need not only care about the language, they practice lots of medical terminologies. Communication is very, very important.
Fast forward 15 years, we haven't heard from Celinda, and she reaches back out because she is pursuing a doctorate of nursing practice and needed some help with pronunciation. And so she connected with some medical professionals through the Language Institute to work on her pronunciation.
Valerie came to me and said, would you like to work with the student? I think, her interests would really coincide with yours.
But right now, when I go back to look at this 15 years, what I'm doing, I just feel, without the God's help, I cannot do anything. I just feel that God got me to do the nurses.
While the focus of Language Institute really is to help the students with their English, as Christians, we're always looking at ways that we can show people who Jesus is. We have seen some of our students really come into the church and actually come to Jesus.
Before I come to the U.S., I'm not really believing in God. UPC, we do have I meet lots of very good person, and they teach me to sing a Christian song. And when I sing, there's very special feelings from my heart. And for me, be honest, I really appreciate the language institution. That is the first step for me to learning the language, to know the culture in the U.S. Right now, I just feel, it's really, really touched me. And the God is my Father.